there's any Irish in the house, anybody with Irish heritage, Irish history. Why that was of some particular interest to me as an Irishman, and this is something I would love for you to internalise and be very proud of. The civil rights movement that took place here in the 60s directly inspired the civil rights movement that happened shortly afterwards in Northern Ireland. Directly inspired it. At a time and place in Northern Ireland where not every single citizen was guaranteed the right to vote, you know. And that right to vote that we have, that democratic voice that we have, like so many rights that we enjoy every single day without even thinking about them. Workers' rights, you know. Be it women's rights, women's reproductive rights, union rights, gay rights, marriage rights. It's so easy to forget that these are things that had to be worked for, that had to be pushed for, had to be fought for. And as we've been traveling, I've been inviting people over this last 20 months or so to use their free speech, use their vote, use their purchasing power any way that they can to support peace and safety and security for everybody in the Middle East. For an immediate lasting ceasefire and a meaningful political solution to what we're seeing. From that same place of compassion and empathy that no human being should have to experience the kind of violence we've been seeing on our TV screens over the last 2 years. No human being. And Seattle, I believe in the core of it people are good. I believe in the core of it people have goodwill towards other people. I'm reminded of that by being in Seattle, the fucking welcome I've received here, just the goodness of the people that I've been interacting with the last few days. But I believe that people would want to see human beings live in peace and safety and security. They would want that for their family, they would want that for their friends, and they would want that for people that they don't know, you know? I don't believe people would want to see their Jewish friends and neighbours live in the fear of anti-Semitism. Wouldn't want to see their Muslim brothers and sisters live in the fear of Islamophobia, you know what I mean? I believe people would want to see members of the LGBTQ+ community treated with dignity and respect, you know? Our trans siblings treated with dignity and respect, have their rights respected, you know? And peace and safety and security for everybody in the Middle East means seeing a Palestine that's free from occupation. It means seeing a Palestine that's free from these cycles of genocide and violence that we're seeing on our TV screens. The imposed starvation of men, women and children, you know? It's not right. And it means seeing a Palestine that's free to move towards meaningful self-determination and statehood, you know? Which is something that the people of Ireland, my country, asked the international community to recognise 100 years ago, and I'm so glad and so grateful that they responded positively. I want to thank you for letting me speak from the heart for a moment. And if there's any way that you want to use your compassion, your empathy, and support these causes, I so encourage you to do so, you know what I mean? Thank you for letting me speak from the heart. And thank you for letting me witness that everyday goodwill, that everyday empathy, that everyday solidarity I'm talking about. People coming together for a good time, watch a show, people looking out for their neighbours when they're feeling faint. Thank you so much.